In the heart of a peaceful valley, where the hills kissed the sky and the rivers whispered secrets to the trees, there existed a quiet village known for its tranquility. The villagers, with their close-knit families, lived simple lives, planting crops, raising livestock, and keeping to their traditions passed down through generations. But among them, there was one woman who was unlike any other. Her name was Mara, a stranger who had appeared one fateful night, weary and travel-worn, seeking shelter in the village after a storm had torn her path. With her deep, mesmerizing eyes and a presence that seemed to carry the weight of untold stories, Mara quickly gained the trust of the villagers. They welcomed her as one of their own, unaware of the dark secret she concealed. For Mara was no ordinary woman. She was a witch. As time passed, the villagers grew comfortable with her, enchanted by her wisdom and the strange way she seemed to know things before they happened. Little did they know, her arrival had set into motion a chain of events that would change the course of their history forever. Mara, with her deep knowledge of ancient magic, had long been searching for a way to restore power to her people. A group of wizards who had once ruled the lands but were cast out and scattered across the earth. One evening, under the cover of night, Mara left the village, slipping away unnoticed. She ventured into the wilderness, journeying back to the hidden place where her people waited. When she returned, she was not alone. She brought with her a group of men. Some were wizards, others were warriors, but all were bound by a common thread: the desire to reclaim the power they had lost. Alongside them were a few women, but they were few compared to the men. Mara stood as their leader, the head of this new order that had come to reclaim what was once theirs. But the villagers, though unaware of the truth, began to feel a shift in the air. The once peaceful village began to stir with tension, and strange occurrences plagued the nights. Crops withered, animals became restless, and whispers of curses spread among the people. The villagers, frightened and confused, fled, abandoning their homes and their way of life. At the village gates Mara stood. The last of the villagers had already disappeared, leaving only the wizards and their followers behind. And in that moment, with a wave of her hand, Mara altered her followers' forms, returning them to their original state. Powerful, immortal beings, they reveled in their newfound strength, unaware of the true cost of their transformation. But as they celebrated, something darker was unfolding, unbeknownst to Mara and her followers. The very moment she had chosen to change them was the same moment that the earth had prepared to open its mouth. An earthquake that had been prophesied for generations. This was the moment that would have swallowed the sinful villagers who had once turned their backs on God's commandments. Yet, in the midst of Mara's chaos, the earth's timing had been disrupted. But the ancestors of the village had known this day would come. A man long passed into the spirit world, had interceded in prayers, asking God to protect the village from the sin that would lead to their destruction. His prayers had not been forgotten. As Mara and her wizards reveled in their power, the ground beneath their feet began to tremble. The earth, angered by the disruption of its divine plan, shook violently. The very soil that had once nurtured the village now turned against them. As the ground split open wide, swallowing the wizards and Mara in a single consuming motion, they screamed, but it was too late. The earth closed above them, sealing them away forever. And so the village, though empty of its people, stood still. The chaos had been quelled, and the land once barren began to heal. Days passed, and the villagers who had fled, fearing the worst, returned to find a land transformed. The earth had become fertile once again, rich with crops and greenery, where there had once been only dry fields. They marveled at the miracle that had unfolded before their eyes. And so they returned to their homes, taking back their land with joy and thanksgiving. The memory of the chaos and the woman who had caused it became a lesson passed down through the generations. Everything that happens in life has a reason. Do not judge God.
I held my grief like a gavel in my hand, looking at the ruins of the life that I had planned. I tried to put the Ancient of Days on trial, to judge the one who walked with me every mile. I saw the storm and I called it the end. I saw the break and I forgot how to bend. But how can I judge the maker of the light when my eyes only see the shadow of the night? Every broken piece, every jagged line is woven in a tapestry, a brand design. For I know that all things, the bitter and the sweet, are working for my good, making me complete. I question the silence, I questioned the thorn. I felt the cold before I felt the morn. But your ways are higher, your thoughts are deep. You watch over the promises that you keep. I lay down the gavel, I let go of the why under the expanse of your infinite sky. It works together, the fire and the rain. It works together, the glory and the pain. together, it's never in vain. Oh, how can I judge the maker of the light when my eyes only see the shadow of the night? Every broken piece, every jagged line is woven in a tapestry, a grand design. For I know that all things, the bitter and the sweet, are working for my good, making me complete. I trust you in the valley,